So I randomly meet this dude in Chatroulette, and at first I thought I'd troll him with a fake radio host show with Barack Obama, and of course, he sort of went for it. And I told him at the end of the conversation that this wasn't real, and I completely respect his opinions. And the reason why I'm posting this to show you guys is because you guys might be interested in this topic, and you guys might be involved. I want you guys to let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on his opinions about the questions that I ask him. And of course, just letting you guys know, I got serious near the middle of the conversation. So, just letting you guys know that. It's a disclaimer, and let's get right into it. United States of America. We are live today with Barack Obama live with us on the Video 5 show. Barack Obama is here because we're going to ask you some questions about America itself. Do you feel proud to elect Barack Obama to be your president for the next 4 years?
I did not vote for him. I actually voted against him.
Why is that, sir?
Gun regulation. I don't believe in him. I believe he's more corrupt than the other choice. Then again, both choices were pretty corrupt, so.
Damn! So what do you think about the Sandy Hook conspiracy?
Oh, man. We could go on about that one. We could go on pretty good about that one. Let's see. You got people who think children now weren't murdered in there. You got people that think, okay, they were murdered. Here's the real intake on it. Obama, on his first election term, he wanted gun control. Well, what happened? He didn't get that gun control. In biblical times, if you're biblical, in the Bible it talks about the world becomes one government, and we all surround Israel because they don't want to become one government. They're the Holy Land. They want to be them. Well, they say, God comes down and brushes the armies away. So basically, the steps Obama is taking towards martial law, where they're taking away our amendments that our families, our heritage has died for. People who have picked up pistols, rifles, pitchforks, anything to survive, control their land, protect our land from invading armies over Britain, so we could segregate from people trying to take our rights. Because everybody, no matter who you are, you have a God-given right to do whatever you want. I don't care who you are, just like you got the microphone doing your show. If I never knew you, it's respect, I don't care what you say on there. That's what you're doing. It doesn't matter to me. So why should I control that? Why should I say, you can't talk about this topic? I have no say in that. It's not mine. So anyways, back to the Sandy Hook. Well, the way I look at it is, second term, Obama gets elected. Now, what does he need for the country to go, oh, wow, this is so horrible. We need gun control. Murder children, easiest way. Forbes list, what was the safest city? That city was the safest city listed in Forbes list. All right, so let's attack a school in the safest city in the country. That should pretty much convince any normal person to think, wow, yeah, we should control guns, because who's going to run up into school if they can't get a gun? We're still going to have guns. There's still going to be pistols. There's still going to be black market firearms, no matter what you say. There's bomb threats to schools every day. Why is there no regulation of having a bomb dog at every single school out there? I breed German Shepherds. I would donate a bomb dog to every single school out there. I produce 100 canines a year. If the government out there wants dogs off of me for bomb detection, you guys can have them to place them in front of schools. Don't take my amendment from it, though. Basically, I look at it as Obama set maybe not Obama, but whoever's behind the whole issue, they set it up so that way America would vote against this gun control. So now, when they create martial law and they start taking over our land with the military, because they could say something as easy as our food being contaminated in one state is enough to shut down the whole nation now. Nobody can travel out of state if that one state has bad food. That's how easily they could classify martial law arms. That's fine if there's an invading country. Whatever, protect our streets, that's great. But there's going to be militias, and there's already militias coming through that are going to revolt against this, and there will be civil war here if Obama continues this, if the Congress continues this. Because I'm telling you, America's not going to stand up for this. We fought for these amendments, and I swear to God we will fight for them again, and I'm being one of them. I will stand up for my rights every day of the week, man. My dad fought in Vietnam. He served this country. He protected our country, and I can't even, he was 22, my age right now. I can't imagine running through that bamboo forest with a rifle, protecting your country. I don't know if many people can even imagine that. So the things that people are going through in Iraq, Afghanistan, They're doing this for people like me sitting behind a computer or a pencil, writing rules. Really, everybody, I don't know, I really don't know the best way to put this. I just don't agree with what's going on in the country, and I do see the downfall. Every great nation, every great empire has fallen. America will fall. Other nations will fall. We will see an uprising of China. We will see an uprising of Russia, Iran. It's just going to happen, and we have to be prepared for it as human beings, and we have to be prepared. I study things, and when you go online, there's a map, and it shows flares or things that emit from the country, the ground. For the last 3 days to yesterday on 1/21/2013, so from like 1/18/2013 to 1/21/2013, Houston, people in Houston need to be aware. If you are listening to this and you are in Houston, be aware. They are emitting whatever they are emitting. It's a huge green signal that's coming up from the ground. And I would say it covers from Houston to New Orleans. And then all of a sudden, what was emitting from the ground just stops. You can't just stop something that's emitting like that. It shows even the cloud coverage coming through. Like, say, if there's a cloud above the nation right now, it's going to show that, but then it's going to show what's emitting from the ground, the bad toxins, chemicals, radiation, things like that. Houston has been lit up for the last week. I know a lot of things are going around in Austin, and people just need to be prepared. Everybody needs to be prepared in their home. I think everybody needs a chemical mask just in case chemical warfare ever does happen. I think people need to be prepared, and that's all I have to say about it.
Oh, I respect that totally, man. So, what about all the people that are going against this conspiracy? What about all the people that do not believe in this, that just think that, this is like unbelievable. What do you have to think about all these children dying?
Honestly, the general, if you're talking about like a general wife and husband in a suburban neighborhood, they're gonna believe whatever the media is putting out there. Anything the media is gonna put out there, you're gonna go, oh wow, we believe this. When Sandy Hook had happened, the media released there was 3 arrests that day, not one, or not the guy just was suicide. There was 2 guys that were arrested. One guy running through woods, and then you know what? Just credit me for the one because I can't think off the top what the second one was. But they aired it. There was donation pages made for Sandy Hook the day before it happened for the children's exact names. How does, even at 9 a.m., how were they pronouncing the children's names dead from the parents making donation pages for their children? If their they didn't even know their children were dead. And then we're seeing in interviews at 11 o'clock where they posted at 9 o'clock their children is dead. But 11 o'clock, I don't know where my child is. I can't find him. I have no idea what's going on. Half of the people that were in those news outlets were in the Screen Gilded Actors list. The government agencies do hire chaotic actors. Media, TV, anything you see, even what I could be doing now, it could be scripted. You never know if I'm reading this and someone says, you hear this, you have to say this. It has to be this way. The media will shut it off the instant someone starts calling it out. So how are we supposed to have freedom of speech, freedom of power, if the media is taking it away themselves?
Yeah, man, I completely respect that, and yeah, thank you very much for your time, man, and definitely take care, bro, and I appreciate that, man. Take care, bro.